Hey, how's it going there, YouTube? I've had a lot of questions about what kind of jack or hoist I use on ATVs and side-by-sides. And it's an older one. It's not really even an ATV jack. It's a Big Joe 2,000 pound pallet jack. Works very well. You can lift it pretty high so you can get to your wheel bearings, tires, check out the frame, check everything out. Its lifting capacity is 2,000 pounds at full mast. I believe it's 3,000 halfway. We have counterbalance weights when we put something else a little heavier than this Arctic Cat on. We have had side-by-sides and a few other things that are a little heavier than this on there. We also have ramps, so when you go up, you can drive up over the ramp and over the pallet forks and then lift it up. You can get these things pretty much anywhere. This is an older one, and then you can put extenders on it and use it for ATVs or lawnmowers or tractors or whatever you want to use it for, but it works very well. It does not come with a lockout, so if something happens, I would highly recommend making a lockout for this. We have two systems we use to lock this out. We have a lock pin, and we sometimes use a chain if it's heavier, just to be safe, in case a cylinder blows or a line. But it's pretty stable. You can't tip it over. Now, if you load it right to the edge, then yeah, you might have problems, but that's common sense. I've had those tables that go up, and they're great, don't get me wrong, but half the time the wheels are still on the ground, so you can't check your wheel bearings, you can't check your tie rods. This, you can pull every single wheel off, check everything out, stuff that you can't normally do, and it lifts it up no problem. And the nice thing is, like, you don't have to have it cranked all the way up. Like, you can have it halfway, you can move it wherever you want. It'll stop, lock out. Yeah, it goes up pretty good. I think the battery's down a little bit, but yeah, it's down a little bit, but yeah, it goes up. The system in this is pretty straightforward. Uses a solenoid attached to basically a starter. We've had this one rebuilt a few times. We've had it for a very long time as well. It comes back close to like a Ford 302 or a 351 V8 starter. You just use your normal battery with it, and it runs on a little hydraulic pump, and the pump runs your cylinder and onto the chain. Now, you can get these where they go higher, lower, heavier, lighter, all kinds of different styles. I'll let this one down. Take your brakes off and pull it back out. It's a nice little handy unit. This one we put extenders on it because the forks weren't long enough to go through some bikes. And they're just like a forklift. You can push it in and out. And it rolls pretty good in here. I wouldn't try rolling it on gravel or grass because you'd be killing yourself doing that. But we use it sometimes, even put some of the little bikes up top on the racking rather than bringing the tractor. But yeah, it works pretty good. Way better than those Harbor Freight and Princess Auto jacks that you can get. And we bought this one. We bought it quite a few years ago, and I think we only paid $200 for it. And it saved a lot of hassles and a lot of times not having to jack something up, put it back down, and that kind of stuff. Because, yeah, we do have a lot of them. There's about 50 quads in here, a couple of trikes. And you can make different platforms. We've done it to put dirt bikes on there, trikes, because they're a little weirder to get underneath and not have the fork go up in between the fender and the motor and stuff. But yeah, I've had a lot of people ask me, and this is what we use. It's I think this one's a 1969 or 68 Big Joe. I'm not too sure. The identification plate on it was so worn out. All I could see was the capacity of it. But yeah, you can get these anywhere. You can get a newer one that will do twice what this one does, but this one works very well, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. Easy to maneuver. So yeah, that's it. Gonna have a couple more videos coming up on a few reviews. We're gonna do a review between a Kodiak versus a Grizzly 600. See which one is faster, better, rides better. The Grizzly's a 600, so it's a 98 the first year they came out. Kodiak is an 04. We have a 700 over there. I've had 660s, but at this point we just have the 700 and the 600 to go with, and the Kodiak. We also have a 400 over there too. So yeah, that'll all be coming up shortly. All right, have a good one.